Came across this post from Ryan Upchurch, and I thought it would be great to talk about it and have a discussion. Let's take a look at this. I'll put it on the screen within this moment so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Now, dear enemy, I know it frustrates you that I'm not moved by material things. I know it frustrates you that popularity means nothing to me. I know it frustrates you that numbers do not translate to the amount of drive I have and will continue to have. We are not the same kind of people. We never were the same kind of people. And we are never going to be the same kind of people. My drive comes as fuel you will never understand nor experience. My world is one only lived on forgotten roads that lead through that leads through hollers most of the world would never hear about. Where I'm from, it's honorable not to not reason with the enemy. Where I'm from, it's respected to never bow to money and fame. Where I'm from, we are born men of 1,000 arrows, and it's not the arrows we aim. It's the arrows we take, and the thousands of them and still not near enough. What I stand for, what I preach, what my drive is for, is something most don't care for this day and age. And that is to polish my name, or my surname, in platinum resilience for all to see, not for just myself. Sorry guys, I know I'm struggling, but I'm damn near blind without my glasses. I'm over here like Velma from Scooby-Doo. That's to polish my surname, platinum resilience, for all to see, not for just myself, not just for those with the same last names as me, but for every set of eyes with no shine in them anymore, and I hope that it will give them shine back in the eyes of those who once lost it. The enemy cannot write things like this at 4 a.m. in the morning because it's not something they wonder or worry about. These people do not think about the future. These people do not cherish heritage or tradition. And they do not ponder preserving legend for those they care about. Family or friend, this is not a sob story. This is a war story, a mental war story. And the target seemed to be integrity of your character, the trust in your gut, the truth in yourself, the purity of your soul, and acknowledgement of your purpose. I couldn't care less if the whole world hates me. It matters none to me if I'm accepted in social groups. These things simply are not a matter to me. So go ahead, gather your 10,000 arrows. It will be the same as 1,000 I've already endured. That still could never bulge me. With that being said, it's unfortunate that I have to defend my story and my accomplishments like I do. But I'm fortunate to be in the position to have something worth defending. In all honesty, bro, I think he was cooking. And I strongly related to that, bro. And it's because I'm one of these people that takes the thousands of arrows, not to play like I'm a victim or anything, or even try to inject myself into what he's saying, but damn it, he's describing my journey as even a content creator or a YouTuber. I come on here, I'm not afraid to say the truth. I don't just go with whatever's the popular trend to say or whatever the masses or the bots are trying to push you to say. And because of that, I receive disgusting levels of hate. Arrows, as you could say. And for many content creators, I see them deal with these similar things and quit. They stop being on YouTube or covering topics. If they're going to remain on YouTube, they sometimes bend a knee and just agree with whatever the people in their comment section are crying about. Other times, even worse. I've seen some stuff. But for me, it's very important that I remain myself. It's very important to me that I don't bend or break or even try to be like anyone that I'm not. Like a lot of these people, they have weak minds, bro. We gotta call a spade a spade. They weak. So weak, bro. They don't have exactly what Upchurch is speaking on. That heart, that grit, right? That drive thing in you that's gonna get you to keep going, to get you to persevere or even endure, right? No matter what. Yeah, people are gonna go after you. They're gonna lie on your career, on your name, attack you, your family. Since I've been on YouTube, for me being myself, I've been attacked in real life, as in people trying to assault me when they see me. I've had people attack my family members, right? I've been doxxed. If you don't know what that is, that's when you have your personal information leaked. And then there'll be people that'll be like, oh, you're lying. Show proof. How am I gonna do that? How am I gonna do that, stupid? Yo, dox yourself so we know that they doxed you. Forget the conversations you even had with some people that doxed you where they admitted to it and tried to apologize. Nah, never happened. People do that on a regular basis, and I'm even convinced that it's the people that doxed me that like will come from a sock account and do that, right? To try to gaslight me and make me think that I'm crazy or get me to crash out and make that my end all be all for topics, right? So people could just say that I'm a crash out and not take me seriously when I'm calling them out for their disgusting behavior. It's a nasty game that we're in. They're going to try to go after you any way they can. That's why I tell people with my personal life, I can't bring you on here. You've seen me bring people on here that weren't ready. And they can't handle it. It's just too much on them, right? But say if I was to bring my mom on here, you think she wouldn't get harassed? You think people wouldn't say disgusting things, right? Say she had a social media, you think people wouldn't be trying to contact her or being disgusted in her inbox? Why should she have to deal with that harassment? Nobody should, in all honesty, just because I don't want to be like the rest of these losers that don't have backbone. It's loud as hell over here. Sorry about that. I had to chat. I just finished working out. Try to record the video, and I just hear noise. I'll take it out and edit them. But yeah, man, I think that when it comes to not even just content creation, being yourself, trying to be real, maybe even leaving something worth remembering as a legacy for your family, your loved ones, the people that care about you, you're going to deal with some stuff. You're going to deal with the worst of the worst, the craziness, and it just is what it is, right? But you got to endure because you're not just doing it for yourself. You're doing it for all the other people. Like Upchurch has even said, the people that lost hope, that shine in their eye. I've had moments where I almost came to that point where I was just like, I don't even want to do this no more, bro. It's not worth it. I deal with too much and I don't have nearly anything as a result, or in a positive way, I should say, in comparison, right? You deal with a lot and you don't really get as much positive energy as you might do hate. At least they'll try to make it seem that way, right? I've come to learn that the ones that are negative, they do their best to be the loudest ones in the room. Sometimes the people who actually do rock with you and are positive don't have time to be that engaged. So it seems as if you alone just getting yelled at and attacked by 1,000 people. And you just got to eat that. But that's part of the game. You do have to know that it's not just them in the room with you. There's people who are actually important, that actually care about what you're doing, that appreciate what you're doing. Those are the ones that you should do content for. But that's just my opinion. Tell me what yours is down in the comments section. Hit the like button, share the video as well. Shout outs to Ryan Upchurch. He cooked with that one. He cooked.